Exactly. Why don't we roll it back? Let's talk now that we're on Melbourne time, Australia life. Let's roll back to the last couple of years. This takes me right back
Yeah,
again.
you like that?
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Come on, take us back.
So,
Take us back.
right,
Take us back. Fuck's sake.
I'll do the first one. I'll let you. We'll tag team these. So Australia 2015. It was my first year at Red Bull Racing at the track. I was Daniil Kvyat's performance engineer, and it was kind of a scrappy weekend. Second year of the V8 or the hybrid V6s. We had a electronics failure in the gearbox on the way to the grid. The whole thing basically melted all the wiring inside the gearbox, and it was a shit fight. At the same time, Daniel Ricciardo also had some issues, I believe. I could be mixing this up, but I'm pretty sure Daniel also had issues. They basically had to pull all the bodywork off and cut holes in the heat shields to access a connector to try and plug the gearbox back in. I feel like I've told this story recently, but he finally made it to the grid, and that was my first experience of Australia with Red Bull, and it's kind of a long-standing theme. I don't really have any fond memories of being at the racetrack in Melbourne at all.
Well, there you go. We're not getting invited to fucking Melbourne anytime soon then.
No, I'm a bad luck charm. I'm not a bad luck charm. But speaking of domination, 2015, second year of the V6 hybrids, Hamilton qualifies 1.4 seconds ahead of the next team, Felipe Massa in a Williams, who qualified third. Seb just a few hundreds behind Felipe in the Ferrari. Red Bull, 1.7 seconds off a pole. Hamilton and Rosberg finished 35 seconds ahead of Vettel in the Ferrari. Ricciardo in P6 finished a lap down.
Fucking hell.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Teams being able to run away with the championship like that is not ideal. But this is, if anybody's tuning in, you're thinking, yeah, these Red Bulls are really fast and they're annoying. I'm like, yeah, but this is kind of normal. Especially, and this was second year of a regulation cycle. We're on the second year of a regulation cycle. So, yeah. What else we got? Well, tell me about 2016, Oz.
Oh, that was my first.
Yeah?
My first Australia, yeah. And it was the one where we had that fucking stupid bullshit qualifying idea. Do you remember this? It was like a clock that ran down and then you had to, it was so stupid. I can't even fucking remember like the concept of it. I think this was like Bernie's dying sort of gift to F1 before he sort of left, I think, wasn't it? It was like, I'm just going to fuck up qualifying. And it ended up with like no cars on track with the last 7 minutes of Q1 because it was just fucking pointless. And it was like, wow, well, this is bullshit. But
officially, they called it Devil Take the Hindmost, which is very interesting for a naming convention for a qualifying format. But yeah, I remember
is everyone in software being extremely fucking pissed off because they had to redo all their fucking software models and all their tools and things like that for a qualifying format that only lasted in the end 2-3 races.
Yeah, it was so bad, but it was so confusing because you could go out and set a lap, right? And if you weren't on track at the right time, after like 7 minutes to go in the session, they start eliminating cars, and it's like, so you're second fastest when you set your lap, and you're just waiting to go again. And then the timer starts counting down, and then everybody gets eliminated, and you're like, "What do we? Wait, what? We're eliminated?" And it was the stupidest, most confusing thing. And the interesting thing about that is, you didn't actually have to have one of those qualifying sessions to know it was a stupid idea. It was a stupid idea. So whoever came up with that one, Bernie, I hope it wasn't you, mate.
Yeah, Bernie Ecclestone. That is. We've got a new Bernie, a much better one now.
Exactly.
And I think that was. Australia 2016 was what session was it? It may have been P3 or it might have been qualifying where Danny Rick lost GPS off the car. And if you watch back the Sky replay of it, there's a radio message where the garage is talking to Danny Rick about losing the GPS. And my claim to fame, ladies and gentlemen, is I was the one that pressed the wrong button and fucked it and broke the GPS on his car.
You dumbass. Absolutely.
So while that message is going out on the telly, which I had it like in one ear, I was just sitting there desperately trying to fix the fucking system to get it to come back up. So yeah, but jokes aside, not having GPS positioning on a car while it's on a live track is actually really fucking dangerous.
Yeah, but what's also good is if you're now on the FIA, you have a camera on that car so you can see where the car is on the track, which the FIA just found about in Jeddah last week after Lance Stroll retired. Bots. But
dear.
So
yeah, there you go.
I don't have any fond memories of Oz. I was on Daniel's car that year as well. We DNF'd with an electrical issues. 2018 was the first year of Drive to Survive.
Oh, right. Listen, pre-warning you now, listeners, buckle in because this is going to turn into a Blake rant. Blake, take it away.
So anyway, 2017 was my last trackside season, but the person who replaced me at the track, they were having a baby. So I did Melbourne that year, which was great because I took my bicycle out and probably did about 200 kilometers in a couple days before the race, which was a lot for me because I was really unfit. And that's when the whole 30 seconds debacle happened. So in the season 1 trailer, there's a clip of somebody. There's Simon Rennie standing on the grid with his clipboard looking at Daniel's car. There's me saying 30 seconds on the radio. And then later in the episode, they just cut some shots in, like, I don't know, Barcelona of Hugh in the garage. Just like, you rats. That was me. So fine. I hate it here.
And you didn't get your royalties or anything, did you, mate?
No, they didn't even say thank you.